Okay, it's Larry. This is the video version of the Wall Street Swan Dive. I've been meaning to write this thing for the past few days. When I write, I've got to be in spirit. I wrote something yesterday that just kind of poured out of me. I just got back from walking around town, Bristol, Connecticut, doing a few errands. I'm not going to say where I was. I'm not going to say who I spoke with in case there are people watching this who can identify any of those places. But the thing I'm going to write, as far as the Wall Street Swan Dive, it's a takeoff of a post I wrote about 3 years ago when we first had the trouble with the economy. And right this minute, where we are right now, October 2011, everyone is going spastic. They're blaming Wall Street. We're occupying Wall Street. And the right wing is pushing back on the left wing, and the left wing is pushing back on the right wing, and the conservatives are arguing with the liberals, and the liberals are arguing with the conservatives, and somebody is taking this all in and looking at it and saying, what is going on? And it's crazy. And this is not going to be politics, and the written version of it isn't going to be politics either. You want to have an argument with the left versus the right. I'm sure there are lots of places where you can get that. This isn't going to be one of them. This is what I noticed, and this is why I started with my walk around town and doing my errands. Not a place did I go, and I ran into 5 or 6 people who I know, and everything was tinged with some form of negativity, some form of meme, if you've ever heard that expression, a mind virus. We don't even know it. All of the things that we're saying, when I say we, I might be talking about you. I probably am. I know there are times when I'm talking about me, and most of me has gotten out of that shape, out of that situation. But we're walking around with this constant negativity and this constant fear about the economy, about our own mini economy, our own finances, our own ability to rise above what is going on, the circumstances around us. You look at the news and you see this bank's going under, and this one's occupying Wall Street, and this one's doing this with the Tea Party, and this bank is going under. And we say, wow, the world is going to hell in a handbasket. So I'm just going to phone it in. I'm just going to give up. And I'm going to tell you right now, the solution, ultimately, the solution to all of the economic problems in the world, it's not in the regulations. You got to do that. You have to look at, if you're in an environment, you have to hold the political leaders accountable. You have to hold the business leaders accountable. Not saying that you shouldn't do that. Ultimately, all of the solutions to all of the economic problems are internal. They're within. It's about your personal productivity. It's about your personal generosity. It's about your personal assertiveness. It's about you contributing, you being willing to receive, you being willing to give, and you being willing to circulate all of that money. When you receive, when you create productivity, you're giving it to somebody. And when you're taking something in, when you're receiving a service, when you're receiving money, somebody has created productivity. You've created good in somebody's life if you're receiving money from that person. We can go on about this all day. It's not the economy. You are the economy. I'm fired up about this because I listened to good people. I listened to smart people, generous, nice, kind people, victimizing themselves. I'm pissed off about this because I see the potential. And I'm probably talking about you right now. You decide if I'm talking about you. I see the potential in good, smart, strong people. And they're letting themselves be victimized by news reports. They're letting themselves be victimized by things that they don't have control over, but they're choosing to put their focus on them. They say, this isn't going to work. I'm going to give up. I'm going to take whatever the economy is willing to give. You are the economy. You're your own economy. And when you get big and when you get strong, and when you take some risks, you create a ripple effect around you. Is this going to change the world? I don't know. I don't know if this changes the world. I know it changes your world. And enough individual world changes creates that ripple effect. My daughter's coming home. Had to get this in beforehand. You are your own economy. Don't worry about the Wall Street swan dive. Worry about the insert your name here. Rise from the ashes. Hello.